When I first sat down with our architect, Robert, I realized that I had a pretty tall order. This was almost an impossible job. I said, Robert, we've got to take this Sears building and turn it into a quest where people journey around the planet. I have to create an exhibit for Flash the Sloth that has the right ambient temperatures and humidities. I need to create a back room for our veterinarian team, for our husbandry team. And as we got into it, every challenge was something that Robert said, oh yeah, here's how we fix this, here's how we meet code here, here's how we engineer this so it doesn't cost you a fortune. And we would each week make it a point to come to Robert and say, Robert, here are the challenges that we have this week. How on earth do we do this? I have to have a dryer back here. I have to have this much power back here. And every time it was fun to watch Robert just work through the problems and turn the ideas, the big ideas, into something that we actually could work, that would be practical, that we could, on the ground, put into real life. So, for instance, I remember one in particular, one of our team members said, I have to have a dryer back there, and there was no vent. And so we're thinking, how do you vent into the middle of an old Sears building? And we realized that we didn't have answers for all the problems that came up, but what was great is when you have an architect like Robert who has so much experience with solving architectural problems and taking ideas and putting them down in a print that we can then take to our contractors, we can then take to the city, we can then take to our themers and everyone else, it now comes to life. So we've just been thrilled with the expertise and how much fun we've had working with Robert in turning a giant vacant box into an actual aquarium where people are traveling through the rainforest and through the desert and through the Caribbean Ocean and just experiencing the planet. And so I've really been thrilled as you look at the challenge of putting that concept down on paper into a blueprint. I've been thrilled to see what Robert's been able to do for us.